Okay, dear students, welcome to this 26th session on the topic of kinematics. So in this session, we are going to continue with the topic of graphs. So in the last session, that is in the 24th session, we have started the topic of graph conversion. Okay, students, I hope you have watched that video. So in that session, I have introduced one concept called as slope of xt graph gives us velocity. Okay, I hope you understood that one. So now we'll continue from that point. Okay, so before going to today's session, just let us revise for 2 minutes what we have learnt in the last session, that is 24th session. Okay, so in the 24th session we have seen first what is meant by slope, what are the two definitions of slope, that is one is tan theta, another one is delta y by delta x. You already know this one. So now, and in these two are the from mathematics point of view the definitions of the formulas of slope. But from physics point of view, you should know that slope means what, students? Steepness. If slope is more means steepness is more, or steepness is more means slope is more. Okay, so anyway, that we have covered already in the beginning lectures of graphs. So now if you take the second formula for slope, that is delta y by delta x, and if you apply for xt graph, suppose let's say here we have taken one xt graph. So here we have, let us say one line is there and there are 2 points. One is t1 x1 and another one is t2 x2. So if you write similar to like this delta y by delta x, that is x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1, that is delta x by delta t, which is nothing but called as slope from mathematics point of view, and from physics point of view we already studied this is called as velocity. In calculus we have studied average velocity is defined as delta x by delta t. Okay, students. So now the concept here is slope of xt graph gives us velocity. So and then we have taken one simple example. Suppose if the shape of the xt graph is like this, and as you are going from point A to point B, steepness is increasing or slope is increasing, and slope is nothing but velocity. So that means velocity will increase. That means velocity at point B is greater than velocity at point A. Okay, so this is what we discussed in the last session, and I also explained how we can get the same relation, that is velocity at point B is greater than velocity at point A. From fundamentals also I explained. Okay, this is how we'll get it. Okay, and then afterwards we have seen some problems how to find out the sign of velocity at point A, B and C. Okay, and just you have to calculate the slope, and if the slope is what you call positive, velocity is positive. If the slope is negative, velocity will be negative. Okay, and then we have seen one more problem also. Find the sign of velocity at A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Okay, and then of course, so today let us start. Let us continue from that point. Okay, so in today's session we are going to see how to convert from xt graph to vt graph. Okay, students. So now let us start with this one. So now here we will be given some graph, students. Okay, so here we have to match the correct. The question is we have to match the correct vt graphs. Correct vt graphs for xt graphs for given xt graphs for given xt graphs. Okay, students. So you will be given certain xt graphs and you will be given certain vt graphs. Now you have to match corresponding graphs. Okay, students. So let us see. Okay, so here first one, let us say A. Okay, students. Okay, so now let us say for A, now let us see, this is the, okay, otherwise I will take here. Okay, students. So now let us see. Let us say the first xt graph is this one. This is x, this is t. Okay, students. And let us say the xt graph is like this. Okay, students. Okay. Next one, B. Okay. The B xt graph is like this. Okay, students. This is x, this is t. Okay. Next C. Let us see here C. This is x and this is t. Okay, students. Now let us say the shape of the third xt graph is like this. Okay, and then next D, let us take these are all different types of xt graphs. Okay, students. So let us see this one. This is next xt graph. Okay, let us say the shape of this graph is like this. Okay, so there are 4 xt graph, students, A, B, C, D. Now on the other side you are given what you called VT graphs. Okay, students, you are given the VT graphs. Okay, so suppose let us say the VT graph is given as like this. Okay, different VT graphs are given. Let us say this is V and this is the time. Okay, now let us see. Suppose let's say first VT graph is like this, student. Or I'll use another color. Let's say blue color. Okay, students. Okay, next one. Suppose let's say another VT graph is given like this. This is V, this is T. Okay, students. And the sorry, 1 minute. Next, this is another VT graph. Okay, students. Let me use the same color. So this is VT graph. This is V, this is T. Okay, students. Now the graph is like this. Okay, next, third one. So now we have to match the corresponding VT graph, students. Okay, so let us say this is the T and let us say this is the V. Okay, students, this is V, this is T. Okay, and then the shape of the VT graph for the third one is given. Okay, so in this one problem I am going to cover all problems. Okay, students. So next one, fourth one, another VT graph is given as like this, students. Another VT graph is given as this is V, this is T. Okay, another VT graph, just 1 minute, students. Let us say this is T and this is V. Okay, and the graph given for this is like this. Okay, so fourth one is over. Next, fifth one. Okay, students, actually for 4 graphs these are sufficient. Okay, so now let us see, students. Okay, fifth one and sixth one I'll explain afterwards. Okay, so now let us see. Okay, so now 4 xt graphs are given and 4 VT graphs are given. So now we have to tell exact what you call graphs. Okay, students. So now let us see how to draw this VT graph from xt graph. So simple concept. Only thing is you just have to verify whether the what you call slope is positive and is it varying, is it increasing or decreasing, because the basic concept here we are using is what, students? Slope of xt graph is called as VT, is called as velocity. That's all. Okay, students. So this is the basic concept we are using. That's all. Okay, students. Slope of xt graph is equal to velocity. Okay, so now let us start from the first one, students. Okay, so now in the first one, okay, students, let us see. Okay, now here slope. So starting from here, as you are going like this, what is happening, students? As you are going from here, from this origin, okay, as you are going like this, the tangent at every point and the slope of the tangent at every point is it, first of all, what is the slope sign, students? Is it positive or negative? Okay, now first of all, slope of this will give us velocity, correct or not, students? Okay, so now otherwise first I'll write slope and then we'll write as velocity. Okay, so now for this slope, is the slope positive or negative, students? From A, B, C and D. as you are going from point A to D or O to D, slope is positive or negative? Positive. Why? Because it is making acute angle. Correct or not, students? At every point it is making acute angle. And also if you see the steepness, it is increasing. Correct or not? So that means the slope must be, the slope is positive and increasing. So, and slope is nothing but velocity. So that means now velocity also, so correspondingly this implies velocity also should be positive and also increasing. Correct or not, students? So velocity is positive and increasing. Tell me, students. So straight away we can, what you call the third one and fourth one are not correct, because their velocity is negative. So that means 1 and 2 are correct. Correct or not, students? On the other side for VT graphs. So now velocity must be positive and increasing. So velocity is positive and increasing. Is it first one or second one, students? Is it first one or second one? You can see here velocity is positive. Here also for the second one also velocity is positive. But in the second case, as time increases, velocity is decreasing. Velocity is decreasing. Whereas here in the first case, velocity is increasing. And that is what we want. So therefore, for option A, what is the correct one, students? First one. Okay. So now let us see now. I hope students you understood, students. Here the velocity is increasing. Correct or not? Velocity is here is increasing. As time increases, the velocity increases. Here we should not see the slope. Please be careful, students. You have to be very attentive. Here as time increases, 1, 2, 3, the velocity will increase. 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay. So the velocity should be positive and increasing. Okay. Next, let us see B. Okay, students. Now let us go to the B. Okay. Now in the B xt graph, as you are going on the graph, let us say there are points A, B and C and D. Okay, students. And now if you draw the tangent and find out the slopes at these points. So what will happen, students? At this point, the tangents are making acute angles only. So that means slope is, what is the slope, students? Is it positive first of all? Because the angles made are acute. So therefore slope is positive. But as you are going like this, the steepness is decreasing. Correct or not? So that means the slope is decreasing. So I hope students you are understanding. So it is positive but slope is decreasing. So now what is the slope of xt graph? Velocity. So this implies velocity must be positive and should be decreasing. So velocity is positive, decreasing means directly we can say option 2. Correct or not, students? As time is increasing, what is happening now? At 1 second, it may be some 10. At 2 seconds, it may be 9. So it is decreasing. As time is increasing, it is decreasing. So that means for option B, the correct one is what, students? The correct one is second one. Okay. So I hope you are clear. Okay. Next one, third one. C. Okay. So now for the C, let us see. Okay. Now for the C, as you are going from, let us say this is O, and let us say these are the points A and these are the points B and C and D. Okay, students. So now again draw the tangents and find out the slopes. Okay. So now here if you draw the tangents, students, now the tangents are making obtuse angle. Correct or not? Here you can see the obtuse angle. It is making an obtuse angle or not? If you see. So that means the slope is negative, because slope for obtuse angle is negative. And is that slope decreasing or increasing? For negative slope, if you remember, students, I already told you, don't see the sign, just see the magnitude. Or if you have doubt, just see the steepness. Okay. So here the initially at O, the steepness is not there. Correct or not, students? It is not steep. And as you are coming, that means steepness is increasing. That means slope is increasing. Slope is increasing. Correct or not, students? Slope is increasing. So that means the slope of xt graph is nothing but called as velocity. So that means velocity also must be negative and increasing. Velocity must be negative and increasing. So what is the correct option, students, here? Third one or fourth one? Anyway, first and two are directly we can neglect, because their velocity is positive. In those two graphs, velocity is positive, but we want velocity to be negative. So that means either 3 or 4. Now for the third case, let us see, students, as time increases, the velocity is increasing. Correct or not? The velocity is increasing and it is also negative. So therefore for the third option, that means C, third option is correct. Okay, students. So in one problem I'm covering everything. So now let us see the D part, students. Now let us see the D part. Okay, so D part, let us say this is O, this is A, and this is B, and this is C, and then this is D. Okay, so as you are going from O to D, what, draw the tangent, students. Now if you see the tangent here, the tangent is like this, like this, like this. Now you see, first of all, this tangent is making an obtuse angle. At every point it is making an obtuse angle, correct or not? So that means obtuse angle means slope is negative. Slope is negative. And now we have to tell whether it is decreasing or increasing. So here don't see the sign, okay? Just see the best is steepness. So now if you see at O, is it steeper or less steeper, students, compared to D? Now at D it is less steeper. As you are coming from O to D, the steepness is decreasing. Steepness is decreasing means slope is decreasing. And now we know slope of xt graph is nothing but velocity. So that means velocity must be negative and also it should be decreasing. Correct or not? So now if you see the fourth graph, okay, so velocity is negative definitely because it is below. Correct or not, students? It is below. The third one and fourth one are below. Okay. So now as the time increases, now what is happening? The velocity is decreasing. So therefore for the D option, fourth one is the correct one. So for D, fourth one is the correct option. Okay, students, I hope you are clear with this one. Okay, so for the xt graph, if you just find out the slope, then you will get the VT graph. Okay, students. So these are the actually these type of only these curves will be there, A, B, C, D. Okay, and corresponding VT graphs will be accordingly. Okay, students. Suppose let us say if VT graph is given as, suppose let us say, students, suppose let us say, okay, VT graph is given as like this. Okay, let us say, sorry, fifth one. Let us say, okay, suppose let us say VT graph is given as like this, students. Suppose VT graph is given as like this. What does it mean, students? If VT graph is given as like this, what does it mean? If VT graph is given as like this, what does it mean? Okay, so that means here as time increases, the velocity remains constant. Correct or not? The velocity remains constant. As time increases here, velocity is constant, and of course it is positive also. I hope, students, you are clear. Okay, so that means here as time increases, the velocity remains constant. That means uniform motion. Whereas these four cases, A, B, C, D, just now we discussed, those are all called as non-uniform motions. For uniform motion, this will be the graph, VT graph. Okay. On the other hand, suppose let us say we can also have, that the same VT graph can also be drawn as like this, where it is negative, this is V, this is T. Okay, student. Now we can also draw it as VT graph as like this. Okay, in some, okay. Now here also velocity is constant only, correct or not, students? But negative, that means it is going towards left side. Okay, student. So here also as time passes, the velocity remains constant. So that means uniform motion. Okay, students. Okay. So now you may have doubt that, sir, how to draw the xt graph for these VT graphs? Okay, you may have doubt. Now let us draw that one. From these, let us say fifth and sixth are given, VT graph, and now if you are asked to find out xt graph, okay, how to draw that one? Okay, that we are going to see next one. Is it clear, students? Okay, the first four, that is A, B, C, D on the left hand side for xt graph, these are all non-uniform motions. And what will be the shape of VT graphs? I already told you, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now suppose let's say 5 and 6 I have given, that is V is constant, that is slope. Okay, students, that is positive, V should be positive and constant VT graph. Suppose sixth one is V is constant negative, like this graphs are given. Now if you are asked to find out xt graph, then how will you do, students? Just think about it. So let us see that one. Okay, students, the fifth one and sixth one. Okay, so fifth one, suppose let us say this is the VT graph. Okay, and then sixth one, this is the VT graph. This is V is negative. Okay, students. So here the only thing is here V is positive and here V is negative, and both are constant. So now how to draw the what you call XT graph? Just think about it, students. Take a moment and think about it. How to draw the XT graph? I want the XT graph. How to draw the XT graph? Just think about it by the time I draw. How to draw the XT graph? This is XT, this is XT. How to draw this XT graph? Just think about it, students. Now here you see carefully, we know that from XT graph, if XT graph is given, then we can easily, then if XT graph is given, then we can easily calculate the slope and then draw the VT graph. Then we can calculate slope and then draw the what you call VT graph. Now VT graph is given. How to draw XT graph, students? Okay. So now if you see carefully, here V is positive, students. Here V is positive. Correct or not, students? Here V is positive and also constant. Okay. So now V means what, students? Slope. So that means slope must be positive and also should remain constant. Okay. So now see here, students, slope should be positive. Slope should be positive means acute angle. Correct or not, students? So acute angle means now we can draw it as like this. Correct or not, students? Okay. So suppose let us say we draw like this, and then we can draw like this. Correct or not? Here it is acute angle only. Whereas if I draw like this, here also it is acute angle. Correct or not, students? Here also it is acute angle. Now there are three graphs. There are three graphs like this for XT graph. So now which one is correct? Now just think about it. Slope should be, now the slope of, this is slope of what, students? This is slope of what? XT graph. Slope of XT graph should be positive and should remain constant. So now I have three graphs. Okay, students, otherwise I'll draw in three colors. Okay. First I'll erase this one and then I'll draw in three colors. Okay, three colors I'll draw. Okay, first one is this one. Now here XT graph, the another XT graph can also be like this. This is another XT graph. Okay, another XT graph will like this. Okay, now three colors are there. Now which one is correct, student? Because for all these three graphs, this is XT graph. The slope, if you calculate the slope, slope is acute only. Correct or not? Acute only. So that means positive is being taken care of. Slope is acute only. Correct or not? Okay. Slope is acute. So therefore it is positive only. Now slope should also remain constant. So now if you see, students, for this color here, as you are going like this, the slope is changing, the steepness is changing. That means the slope is not constant. Same way for this one also, the slope is not constant. Correct or not? So that means whereas for the red color, if you see, the slope remains constant. The slope remains constant throughout this. Correct or not? Because it is a straight line. Correct? If you draw tangent at any point, it remains same. So therefore the correct graph for XT is this one, students. Okay, the correct graph for XT is this one. Okay, so this is the shape of the XT graph. Okay, so or otherwise just think about it. If XT graph is given like this, what will be the shape of VT graph, students? Now you are calculating the slope of this XT graph. Slope is positive and also constant. So therefore slope is positive and constant. Just think from XT to VT, then also it will be very easy. Okay, students. So always remember from XT to VT. Okay, then it is very easy because slope of XT is VT. Okay. Now second case, here also velocity given is what, students? Here also velocity given is negative. Velocity is negative and it is also constant. Correct or not? Now velocity means is nothing but what, students? Slope of XT graph. So slope of XT graph should be negative and also should remain constant. So slope of XT graph should be negative and also should remain constant. So that means slope of XT graph should be negative means what, students? Obtuse angle. Correct or not? But it should also remain constant. So now how to draw, students? Negative means obtuse angle and also constant. Okay, so here also I have what you call, I can draw like this. Okay, students, one line I can draw like this. Another one I can also draw it as like this or like this. I'll draw one more color, green. Okay. Now for all these graphs, these three graphs, the slope is negative only, students, correct or not? Because if you draw the tangent at any point, here if you draw tangent, it is making obtuse angle, correct or not? Same way for this graph also, you can draw negative angle, correct or not? If you draw tangent at any point, it is again negative, and for the straight line it is also negative. But out of these three, which one is the correct xt graph, students? So that is determined by this constant. Slope should be negative. For all these three, they are negative. Slope is negative, but it should also remain constant. So constant means only the red color, because at any point if you see, students, for the red color, the slope remains constant. Whereas for this green color and this purple color, slope will vary because steepness is varying. Na? At every moment steepness is varying. That means slope is varying, but slope should remain constant. So therefore, the correct graph is this one, students. So the correct graph is this one. Okay. So therefore the correct graph is this one. Okay. So here you can see the slope is negative or not, students? Definitely it is negative. At any point if you take, it is negative only. At any point it is negative. So that means slope of what you call, when the VT graph is a straight line, students, the velocity will remain constant and the slope will remain constant. Okay, students. So this is the shape of the xt graph. When xt graph is given, how to get vt graph, and at the same time I also told in the last two cases, if vt graph is given, how to tell the xt graph also I told. Correct or not, students? Even in the previous problem also, suppose let's say VT graphs are given, how to get XT graph? Here just analyze VT graph. VT is here, for suppose let's say first one, V is increasing and positive. That means slope should increase and positive. So that means option A only will come. Same way second one, V is positive, V is negative. Correct or not, students? Second one, V is negative and also slope should decrease because velocity is decreasing. Correct or not, students? So V is positive, V is positive, correct or not, students? V is positive and also slope should decrease, correct or not? Here V is positive in the sense that you should not see the slope, students. Here V is positive means above, and the slope what you call slope should decrease, slope is decreasing, correct or not? So as time increases, slope, that means velocity is decreasing. So you have to be careful when VT to XT, students, very very important. You should pay very very what you call attention, otherwise you will make a mistake, students. Instead of seeing the magnitude of velocity, here you will see the slope. Okay, when you are converting from VT to XT, you should be careful. Okay, when you are converting from XT to VT, it is very easy. Okay, students, so please pay attention and practice some more problems on this one. Okay, so I have covered in this everything regarding XT and VT. I hope, students, you are clear with this one. Okay, so next let us take one more problem on this one. I'll give one more XT graph and also VT graphs. You have to match. For the corresponding XT graph, what is the VT graph? Okay, students. So the question is, match the corresponding VT graph for the XT graph. Match the corresponding VT graph for given XT graph. For given XT graph. Okay, students. So now let us see here. Suppose let us say I have given, this is the XT graph. XT graph, students, given is XT graph, and then I am giving a shape like this. Okay, students. So what is the corresponding VT graph? And VT graphs are also given. There are different VT graphs given. Let us see here. So first one, let us say VT graph. This is T, this is V. This is V, this is T. Okay. the shape is given as like this, students. The shape is given as like this. Next, B, okay, this is also given as like this. This is the time axis. This is the time axis and this is the velocity. So this is V and then this is T. Okay, students. Now the shape of this VT graph is like this. Okay, and then third C1. Okay, this is the time and this is the V. This is V and this is T, and the shape of this VT graph is given as like this, students. Okay, the shape of the VT graph is given as like this. Okay, anyway, so now let us see for the given xt graph what is the exact VT graph. That is what we have to find out. Okay, students, very easy. Okay, why? Because just you have to calculate the slope of this xt graph and then you have to see. Okay, so now here let us take some points, students. Here let us say this is point A and let us say this is point A and let us say this is point B and let us say this is point C, then D and then E, of course F. Okay, so now what we have to do, just to draw the slopes, draw the tangents and find out the slopes. Okay, students, so just draw the tangents and find out the slopes. So now if you draw the tangent here, it is like this, correct or not, students? Okay, so same way like this you can draw tangents like this, like this. Now as you are drawing the tangent, students, if you observe carefully, from point O to C, if you see carefully, the tangents are making acute angles. So that means up to point C, the slope is acute angle, no, students? That means positive. Okay, and now is it increasing or decreasing, students? Steepness at O is more, correct or not? And then as you are going from O to C, it is decreasing. That means slope is decreasing. So that means from O to C, slope is positive and decreasing. Okay, students, slope is positive and decreasing. So that means which one of the graphs means which graph, students? Here you can see in the first graph, as time is increasing here, first of all, it is in the velocity is in the negative direction. Velocity is negative, correct or not, students? That means slope is negative. So that means first one is not correct. Okay, in the second case, as time is progressing, velocity is positive because it is above, and then it is decreasing also. So that means second one is correct. Third one is also correct, students, because as time passes, velocity is decreasing, correct or not? Here also this is nothing but velocity. Slope is nothing but what, students? Velocity only, no? Velocity should be positive. Velocity should be positive and decreasing. So option B and C are seeming to be correct, correct or not? Now let us verify in the other half. Now as you are coming from C to F, students, now let us focus on this one. As you are coming from C to F, what is happening? If you draw the tangents are making obtuse angle. So that means here the slope is negative because it slope of obtuse angle is negative. And is it increasing or decreasing, students? Now you see the steepness. Initially it is less, and when you come to F, it is steeper. That means slope is more, correct or not, students? Slope is increasing. So that means during the C to F region, the velocity, because slope of xt graph is nothing but called as velocity. So velocity must be negative and also should increase. Okay, so now you can tell whether option B is correct or option C is correct. In the option B, if you see, students, here 0, and then afterwards what is happening? As time increases, velocity is becoming negative, correct or not? Velocity is negative and also increasing, correct or not? Whereas in the option C, after the velocity has become 0, then it is increasing, but it is positive only because it is above, no? It is above. Velocity is positive. So therefore option C is not correct. So only option B is correct. Okay, students. So like this we should analyze how to convert from, if xt graph is given, how to get into VT graph and all. Okay. So this is all very interesting problem, students. I'll give one more. Okay, how to convert from xt to vt. Okay, let us take one problem, students. Okay, I'll give two xt graphs and you have to convert into vt. You have to draw the vt graphs. Okay, students. So question is draw vt graphs. Draw vt graphs for the given xt graph. Draw vt graph for the given xt graph. Okay, students. Okay, I'll give two xt graphs. Okay, you have to draw two vt graphs. Okay, students. So let me give xt graph as like this. This is the time axis. This is the position. Okay, so this is called as x and this is called as time. Okay, now here the xt graph shape is like this, students, like this, and then like this, and then like this. This is the shape of xt graph. Okay, now second one, this is the first one, a, next b. Okay, students, let me give xt graph. Let's say this is the t and let's say this is the x. This is the time graph. Okay, students. Now okay, now let me draw the xt graph. The xt graph here is like this, students. Okay, so now these are the given xt graphs. Now you are asked to draw the vt graph. Okay, students. So now how to draw? Just very easy. Whenever you are asked to draw vt graph, just you have to draw the slope of, find the slope of xt graph. That's all. Okay. So now let us draw the what you call vt graph, students. Okay. So let us draw the vt graph. So now when you want to draw the vt graph, first let us see, this is the time, and let us see, this is the v. Okay, students, let us say this is v and let us say this is t. Okay, so now what you have to do, divide the region into three parts. Okay, students, let us divide the region into three parts. Okay, let us see, this is one part and this is another part. Okay, students, and then of course this is the third part. Like this, we divide into three parts. Okay, students. Now let us see, in this first region, students, in this first region, okay, if you observe carefully the slope here, slope means for this line. Now slope is positive. First of all, slope is positive or negative, students, for this one. Here during this region, slope is positive because acute angle. And is it varying or constant, students? Constant. Slope is positive and constant. So that means velocity also must be positive and also constant. Correct or not, students? Velocity is positive means above. Correct or not? So that means we should draw like this, some value. It should be positive and also constant because v is constant. No? Okay. So now next one, suppose now let us see here. Here slope is during this region. Here slope is what, students? 0. Why? Because it is not making any angle with the x-axis. So slope is 0 directly. Okay. Slope is 0 means directly velocity is also 0. So velocity is 0 means this is 0, no, students. So velocity is 0 means like this. This is called as 0. So that means it just lies here. I am just drawing above, but this is the shape of the graph. That means suddenly it will become like this. Okay, first red color, then it becomes blue color because velocity is 0. Then again in the third region, now if you observe carefully, students, here in the third region, what is happening here? Slope is what, students? Negative. Why? Because it is obtuse angle. And also, is it varying, increasing or decreasing? No, it remains constant. So that means slope of xt graph is nothing but velocity. Velocity is negative and also should remain constant. So velocity is negative means below, no, students, because this is 0, above is considered as positive and below is considered as negative. So therefore it will be like this. I hope, students, you are clear this one. Okay, so this is the shape of the graph. So that means this blue color will change into like this. Okay, students, I hope you are clear. So it will become like this. First red color, then it becomes 0, then it goes to negative. Okay, so now second one, just pause the video and then try to draw this graph, and then you can observe whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, students. So now let us see here also. Let us divide into, first let us draw the VT graph. Okay, students, let us draw the VT graph. Let us say this is the time. And let us say this is the VT. Okay, students. So now, okay, now let us see. This is the VT, students. Let us say this is V and then this is T. Now let us divide the graph into 3 regions. Okay, students. Then it will be very easy. Correct or not? Let us divide the graph into 3 regions. Okay, so let us divide the graph into 3 regions. So this is region 1. Oh, sorry, not this region, students, because here you have to be careful with this region. Up to here we should take as one region, students. Why? Because slope remains constant, no? And then second region is this one, because slope here also will be constant. Constant in the sense that it will be same. Okay, like this. And then third region will be this one. Okay, so now you can easily find out. So now first let us see, during the first region, what is the slope, students? Is it positive or negative? Negative. Why? Because obtuse angle. Is it varying or constant? Constant. Because at every point of this line is a constant. So that means slope is negative. Constant means velocity also should be negative and remain constant. So that means velocity is negative, means this is called 0, and above is considered as positive and below is considered as negative. Okay, so that is negative. Okay, students, so this is the red color. Red color is negative. Now during the second region, students, now if you observe carefully, during second region here slope is 0. So that means directly velocity is 0. So that means velocity is 0 means like this. Okay, students, this one. So that means red color will become now like this. Okay, so it will become 0 during this region. Now in the third region, students, if you observe carefully, slope is positive. Correct or not? Why? Because it is, this line is making acute angle, and is it variable or constant? Constant. So that means velocity also must be positive and should be constant. So positive and constant means above the time axis. So like this. That means here it will change into like this. Opposite of what we have done in the first one. Okay, students, I hope you are clear with this one. Okay, so this is how we should convert into XT graph into VT graph. Okay, students, so that's about and VT graph is given also. How to convert into XT graph I already told you. Okay, so in the next class now we'll see how to get AT graph from VT graph, students. Okay, until now we discussed XT and VT. Okay, now we are going to see how to get AT graph from VT graph. Okay, students, so in the next class we'll meet. Thank you very much. Until then, have a nice day.